Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about Google Drive for your computer. What Google Drive for your computer will do is that it will allow you to download a folder to your desktop, and it will sync all the files that you have in your Google Drive account online to this folder. What this does is it allows you to move files from your network files right to a folder on your desktop, which will then automatically sync them up to your Google Drive. It will also allow you to save items real quickly to your Google Drive. When you have this folder installed, you will be able to move, modify, share files from your Google Drive right from your desktop. So first of all, we need to get Google Drive installed. So what you can do is you can do a Google search for Google Drive download, or you can go to www.google.com/drive/download. When you get to this page, you'll click on Download Drive and choose for Mac and PC. Please note you can also download this for an Android device as well as your iPhone or your iPad. You will then have to just accept the Google Drive Terms of Service. Go ahead and click on Accept and Install, and it will go ahead and download it. Depending on the browser that you're using, it may ask you where you want to save this file. I typically am going to save it to my desktop and choose Save. And then in Chrome, after it's finished downloading, it will show that file down here in the bottom left. I'm going to go ahead and double click on Google Drive Sync, which will then install this file. It went behind here. I have to first click on Run to begin the installation. And I'll go ahead and connect to the internet, continue downloading and installing Google Drive to my computer. After the installation is complete, I can go ahead and click on Close, and it's going to bring up another set of windows to help me set up my Google Drive account to my computer. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on Get Started. I am then going to need to enter my email address, if it's not already on here, with my password. Keep in mind this is your network email and your password. Then it's going to just take you through a few other windows, or basically tutorial windows that are giving you a little bit more information about what Google Drive is. I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. This is just telling you that there's also apps for your devices. This is also sharing that you can share files right within this folder, as well as edit any file that you choose. I'm going to click on Next, and it will take me to my final window, which is basically telling me that I'm done. Before I click on Done, though, I want to show you that your Google Drive folder has been installed to your C drive, to your local user account, not to your iDrive or your network account, and that's very important. In addition, it is automatically by default going to set up your sync to include all of your Google Drive folders. If for any reason you want to change that, you can click on the Advanced Setup, and in here you can change your folder location. I recommend that you keep it on your C drive for users and your local user account. Do not change this to your iDrive. Then you can also, if you want, select individual folders that you want to sync. I always sync all of my folders just to keep it simple. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Back, and then go ahead and click on Done. After I click on Done, what it's going to do is set up that folder. Now it automatically opened up the folder, but I'm going to close that so I can show you that my Google Drive folder is right here. If I double click on that folder, it's empty, but it will begin syncing your folders and files to this folder. Now if you have a lot of files, this may take a while. You can keep track of the progress down in the bottom taskbar, and it is telling me I have about 4,000 files, and it's preparing for my sync, so it will take a while to see all of the folders and files in here. All of my files have now been transferred over to my Google Drive folder. And when I say transferred, they've they've been syncing. So there, it's complete. So if I double click on my Google Drive, I now see all of my folders and my files. If I compare that to my Google Drive, because I have them organized by alphabetical order, I should see that they are very similar. Now, what you can do now is, if you have files that you would like to upload to Google Drive, most of you at this time know that you can go to your Google Drive and you can go to New, or it may still, if you're on the old version, have a arrow next to Create, and you can do a file upload or you can do a folder upload. By having the Google Drive folder on your desktop now, you can actually drag and drop. So if I open up my home directory, and if I want to pull this folder, example folder, to my Google Drive and I want to upload that, I just simply click and drag into my Google Drive. Now in my Google Drive folder, this folder with the document that I have inside is now in my Google Drive. Now if I go online and refresh, the folder that I added to my Google Drive folder on my desktop is now in my Google Drive. Now the document that was inside this folder, if you notice, was actually a Word document. When I put this in my Google Drive folder on my desktop, it did not convert it to a Google Docs, but you can at this time. So if I want to work on this hardware proposal document, but I want to work on it in Google Docs to take advantage of the collaboration tools and sharing, I can simply right click on that document, choose Open with Google Docs, and it will convert that document to a Google Doc. And if I go back to my drive, it doesn't change the Word document, it simply adds a copy as a Google Doc. So you still have your Word document, but you now also have that as a Google Doc. Now keep in mind, if you're going to edit one, those changes will not be made to the other. But this is just another example how you can take your documents from your iDrive, move them into Google Drive quickly, and as you make changes in your Google Drive online, those changes will be also available on your desktop. So if I go into my hardware proposal document, and if I edit that in Google Drive, let's just add a year after or before this, and I can close this. If I go into my example folder, now note, in addition to the Microsoft Word document that I also have my Google Doc, and if I open up that hardware proposal document from my Google Drive, it will simply open it up online again, and those changes will be there as well. Google Drive can be a great tool to help you begin converting and transferring your files from the network to your Google Drive. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please contact me at any time. Thank you.